Watch Stuart Knechtle explain how everyone has a need for God in their life.
And your response was everyone sort of has a God-shaped hole that they feel as though like certain moral principles like should be true. Could you flesh out that idea? I just want to make sure I understand.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Dostoevsky said it. Nietzsche said it himself as well. Dostoevsky said, if there is no God, do what you want. And he was not saying, if you don't believe in God, do what you want and you're just a morally horrible person.
Yeah.
People think he said that. He didn't say that. He was saying, logically, if you don't believe in a God, then there's no moral obligation, shoulds and oughts, and so do what you want. But he said many atheists are good people, and that's true for me in my life as well. So just because you have societies that are atheistic and are good in a way, where again, I don't know where they get this obligation of good, but you can be good without God, clearly.
Yeah.
And so a God-shaped hole more so is for me, psychology. Because I believe, my friend, if you live for any type of academia, your grades, if you live for what you're going to do next after you graduate, if you live for a girl in your life, if you live for any of these things, ultimately they're going to eat you alive. It does not fit in your God-shaped hole. What does fit in your God-shaped hole is someone called God. A transcendent, eternal source that'll never let you down. And psychologically, this is an agreement across the board. You have to have something eternal. It cannot be finite. This is why David Foster Wallace said everybody worships something. It's way smarter, and he was an atheist who hung himself, partly because of his God-shaped hole. It's way smarter to worship something infinite that will never let you down and will always be there than something that is finite that will always let you down eventually. Your parents are going to die if you're living for them. Your kid is going to get sick, maybe die, or maybe take off.
Yeah.
Eventually you're going to lose your kid. Eventually you're going to lose all these things.
Yeah.
So none of these things will fill your God-shaped hole other than God.
Sure. So I guess one of my questions there is that is that an appeal to truth or is it an appeal to convenience? And like I'd like to sort of
I think you define truth as that which comports most with reality.
Yeah.
And reality is you're living for something, and I would call that something a type of vacuum that wants to suck in, it's a God-shaped hole, suck in anything to live for. What are you going to live for ultimately is going to help, is ultimately going to help sustain you in life, or it's going to harm you. It's going to lead to something like addiction.
Sure.